Hello, I'm Evan with Ninjas. Welcome to our YouTube channel. Today's video is about WordPress eCommerce plugins. Which WordPress eCommerce plugin should you actually use in 2026? Honestly, it depends on your business, and picking the wrong one can get expensive fast, whether that's extra fees, a painful migration down the road, or a checkout that gives up the second your traffic spikes. So in this video, I'm walking you through the major WordPress eCommerce options for 2026, what each one actually does, what it costs, who it's really built for, and how to pick the right fit for your business. We'll break them into three groups: full control local plugins, hybrid and cloud platforms, and add-ons that supercharge a store you already have. Then at the end, I'll give you a simple way to decide which one is right for you. Let's get into it. Before we jump in, here's the one thing that'll make all of this click. Some plugins run entirely on your own WordPress server. That means full control, but it also means you're responsible for keeping it fast and secure. Others are hybrid or cloud-based. They handle the heavy stuff, checkout, calculations, storage, on their own servers, so your site stays fast. The trade-off is you're now relying on someone else's uptime. And then there's a third group, add-ons. These don't replace your StoreEngine at all. They sit on top of one, usually WooCommerce, and add a specific superpower, like funnels, visual design, or just cutting down on plugin clutter. Let's start with the local engines. Part 1. Full control local engines. WooCommerce. WooCommerce is the world's most flexible e-commerce platform, giving businesses complete control over their store, data, checkout experience, and costs. Built for WordPress and trusted by over 4 million online stores, WooCommerce powers 31% of the top 1 million e-commerce websites, while WordPress powers 43% of the internet. Its open source foundation allows merchants to choose any host, payment gateway, or feature set, making it easy to build a store that grows with their business. The core plugin is free. You'll pay the usual processing fees, around 2.9% plus 30 cents a transaction, and premium extensions run anywhere from about $29 to $279 a year, depending on what you need. The big win here is that you own everything: your customer data, your database, no middleman. And the extension ecosystem is huge, so finding a developer who knows their way around it is easy. The catch? It's all on you. Big traffic spikes can hit your server hard, so once you're past a few thousand products, you'll probably need object caching like Redis and solid hosting to back it up. And if you want to take WooCommerce even further, we've built a complete library of WooCommerce add-ons at Ninjas, including solutions for bookings, payments, product import-export, variation to cart functionality, and much more. These tools are purpose-built that WooCommerce doesn't cover out of the box. Check out the link in the description. Easy digital downloads. If you're selling software, plugins, or digital files instead of physical products, Easy Digital Downloads is built just for that. It skips everything related to physical commerce, no shipping calculators, no warehouse stuff, and instead gives you secure file delivery, expiring download links, and detailed logs of who downloaded what. The core plugin is free, and premium passes run from about $99 up to $500 a year, depending on the bundle. What really sets it apart is the built-in software licensing system. You can generate license keys, track activations, and manage version updates, which is exactly why it's so popular with plugin developers and digital creators. The catch? It's just not made for physical products. If you ever need shipping, look elsewhere. Part 2. Hybrid and Cloud SaaS Engines. SureCart. SureCart takes a different approach. Your product pages stay on WordPress, while checkout, subscriptions, and sensitive data run on SureCart's secure servers. Trusted by 100,000 plus merchants with 1.8 million plus products created, it also helps stores achieve up to 17% higher conversions and 11% higher checkout values. There's a genuinely usable free tier, though it comes with a 2.9% transaction fee. If you want zero platform fees, paid plans start around $179 a year for one store, going up to $399 for unlimited stores, with lifetime options too. Because all the heavy processing happens off your server, your site barely notices even during a traffic spike. You also get a clean, drag-and-drop checkout builder right inside the block editor. The trade-off: if SureCart's servers go down, so does your checkout. Ecwid eCommerce. Ecwid is fully cloud-based. It connects to WordPress through a plugin, but your catalog, checkout, and inventory all live on Ecwid's own servers. Pricing starts at $5 a month for the starter plan, going up to $119 a month if you need unlimited products. Its biggest strength is syncing across channels. Your inventory and pricing update at the same time across multiple websites and social platforms like Amazon, eBay, TikTok, and Instagram, all from one dashboard. The downside is the lower tiers are pretty limited on product count, and any real visual customization means digging into custom CSS in their cloud panel instead of just editing your theme. Ecwid is a great fit if you're selling the same products in a bunch of places and want one dashboard to manage all of it. BigCommerce for WordPress. This is the true enterprise pick. BigCommerce for WordPress connects BigCommerce's full commerce engine to your WordPress site through an API. WordPress basically just becomes the content and display layer. The connector plugin itself is free, but you'll need a BigCommerce account on top of it. Plans are tied to your annual sales, starting around $29 a month and scaling up into enterprise pricing past $1,499 a month for bigger stores. The payoff is serious scalability. PCI compliance, tax management, and heavy database work all happen off-site, so your front end stays fast no matter how big your catalog gets. The catch, it gets pricier as you grow, and setting up the more advanced configurations really does take some development know-how. This one's for high-volume brands that want WordPress's flexibility with enterprise-level horsepower behind it. Part 3. Add-on optimization layers. StoreEngine. StoreEngine exists to fight plugin clutter. Instead of installing a dozen separate WooCommerce add-ons for cart recovery, flash sales, and filtering, it bundles all of that into one framework and lets you switch individual features on or off right at the code level. There's a free plan for basic styling, and pro plans run from about $99 to $269 a year, with lifetime buyout options too. The trade-off, since it runs on its own framework, you lose access to some of WooCommerce's huge, decade-old extension library, so things like niche shipping carriers might need custom work. Great pick if you're sick of juggling 15 different plugins and want one clean panel instead. ShopEngine. ShopEngine, made by WP Met, is a design layer built for Elementor and Gutenberg. It doesn't touch your cart at all, it just gives you over 70 widgets to redesign every part of your store visually, from variation swatches to wish lists to countdown timers. It's freemium. Pro pricing runs from around $53 a year for one site up to $224 a year for unlimited sites, with lifetime options available. This is the pick for agencies and designers who want to fully restyle a WooCommerce store visually without writing custom PHP or stacking 15 single-feature plugins. CartFlows. CartFlows replaces the standard, clunky WooCommerce checkout with streamlined sales funnels, complete with one-click upsells and order bumps after purchase. There's a free version with basic two-step funnels, and paid plans run from $199 a year for one site, plus a lifetime agency option at $999. It needs a store engine like WooCommerce running underneath it to actually hold your inventory, but on top of that, it's built to squeeze more revenue out of every checkout. This is the tool for marketers, course creators, and anyone who lives and breathes conversion rate. How to choose the right one. So with 8 options on the table, how do you actually pick one? Here's a quick way to think about it based on your business. Selling across multiple channels or scaling fast? Look at BigCommerce for big catalogs, or Ecwid if you want to sell across social platforms without managing your own backend. Want full control and 0 recurring platform fees? WooCommerce, paired with solid hosting, is still the answer. Selling digital products or software? Easy Digital Downloads is purpose-built for exactly that. Running an agency that wants low maintenance? SureCart takes the heavy lifting off your hosting plan. All about conversions? CartFlows turns your checkout into a funnel built for upsells. And if you live in Elementor or Gutenberg and want to design your store visually, ShopEngine or StoreEngine will get you there without touching code. And that's the full 2026 rundown of WordPress e-commerce plugins, local engines, hybrid and cloud platforms, and the add-ons that can take whichever one you pick even further. If this helped you figure out the right plugin for your business, hit like, subscribe for more WordPress and WooCommerce breakdowns, and I'll catch you in the next one.